Hello, can you hear me? I'm just waiting for a few more audience to join my presentation session and then I will start over. Hi friends, I'm just waiting so that some more audience can join my session and then I will start presenting my poster and demo session for my Android app Smooth Trip, which make your travel so easy. Okay, now I'm starting my session. Welcome everyone for joining my presentation, demo, and poster session for my Smooth Trip app. First, I will showcase my poster which I've prepared for this application. You just have a look. The Android app named Smooth Trip, which actually makes the travel experience more easy. The concept of this project is basically for the use of the travelers with customization to ensure that their specific requirements while the traveling is catered for. This app is basically to promote the travel experiences with new innovative thoughts and implementation to fulfill all the requirements of the travelers in a single place. The motivation of this project comes from the generative research study which I have conducted in my location, and I have chalked down several notes, and from those notes I have designed a theme and certainly followed by an umbrella theme, and then comes to a design idea which was awesome and mind-blowing. And it generally is all the result of those field studies which I have conducted. The travel more easy experience for the travelers is basically the need for all the travelers. So, to make their travel experience smooth, I have designed this app and have named it as Smooth Trip. The key features of this app is it will include all the travel interest places based upon the different categories with attractive points and its details and with a YouTube video embed in that. You know what happens when we travel? We basically get confused when we see a thousand of places to travel, but those are irrelevant, specific to our choice. So in this app, the travel places will be categorized based upon your choice, right? There will be different sections for your travel interest, like somebody, wants to travel religious places, well, someone all wants to only travel some natural and beautiful places in the world, some likes to travel only the parks, and some want to travel museums. So I've categorized all the travel places, and you can look into those very soon in my demo session. Travel checklist to ensure that all the useful items is carried before traveling. Then comes the weather forecast. We know the change of weather and sudden weather change upsets all our plans. So, weather forecast is always helps for the travelers to aware about the sudden climatic change in the place. World clocks are here to solve all your different time zones related problem while you're traveling to the international to visits. Social media integration added so that the travelers they can easily share the information and the experiences with their friends and recommend them which place to visit and how to share the travel plans with the friends by the emails, and the information about my app is there so that they can easily check about my app and get to know what are the features inside. And the future plan of my project is to integrate a expense tracker list so that the travelers can easily calculate and record their total expenses in the trip, and can even share the individual expense details with their friends through email. So this is basically the overall overview of my project, and the key use cases basically I'll show you in a demo. The screens, there are several screens, and here you can see a screen with a left sliding menu. Here the user or the travelers they can easily select which option they want to proceed. The travel interest category, while we tap on this travel interest, then the list of the places comes up, okay, based upon several categories like I have said before: the nature, then museum, and then parks, and some religious places and the wonders of the world. So they can select any of the wishful categories, and they can even find out the details about that particular place and the attraction points of that place, and they can easily see the video as well about that place which I have embedded, and they can even share the information with the friends in the social media. And the other feature is the travel checklist. They can check all the items to ensure that they have carried everything while traveling, they don't miss anything. So they can even customize the list by adding the item of their choice in the existing list. And the other is share the trip experiences through mail. And in the settings you can find the to upgrade, how to upgrade my app, as because this is the first version, so there is no update. So in the settings there is the information about my app, and here's the weather forecast, which will tell you the weather of the place you are visiting. You can even change the city and to find out the weather in that place. And the world clocks are also here, to avoid the different time zones. So now I'm going to um start my demo. And as I have told you that the Smooth Trip app is only and mainly for the travelers, which will make your travel experience really better and smooth without any hustle bustle and without any trouble or problems which you face currently. So now I'm going to present my app. You can see this is my app logo. You can see Smooth Trip, right? Smooth Trip is my app logo. And once I tap on this Smooth Trip, here is my splash screen which comes up. And here you can see the list of all the travel interest places. The list of all the travel interest places. Like I said before, all the attractions, and then nature, historical places, then the museums, right? Then the parks, then the zoos, wonders of the world, religious places, forests and the wildlife. Okay. So now if user wants to select all attractions, then they can check the list of the places in the all attractions. And if they can select the nature option, they can find the details of all the natural beauty of the nature and its places. Like you can find the list here, like Niagara Falls, Hawaii Islands, and all the beautiful places on the earth. And if you can select any place, as I like Niagara Falls, and if I select Niagara Falls, you can see the details about that place, right? You can see a picture and all the attraction points, the cave of the winds and the maid of the mist, and all the details about that attraction points, right? Here all the details are there about the attraction points. And now if you want to see the video about that place to get more information and a real feeling about that place, then you can tap here, and the video from the YouTube will start, and here it is advertised basically, so you can skip that advertise. Yeah, you can skip it so that your YouTube video will start about a place you want to visit. So here I've selected Niagara Falls, and if you want to get a full screen of this video, you can get that full screen easily and enjoy the video. And this will really get you the real feeling about the place. I always want to see the video about a place before I go, which will give me all the details about a place I want to visit. So here's the beautiful place Niagara Falls in US. So here you can get all the information through my app. So here is a video which I've embedded in my app. You can see this famous attraction points here, Cave of the Winds, and all the other places as well, and every surrounding places and the nearby areas where you really want to travel. All the informations are here, as well as all the description of the places are also here. So Now I'm going to stop it and show you some more features of this app. You can even share this in descriptions, all the descriptions with your with the social media apps, with the Facebook, through Hangouts or through Gmail. You can share the informations about the travel places with your friends. You can just need to tab it, and then you just need to share, the Facebook. If you click on the Facebook, then the Facebook will come up, and you just need to write and post your views. So this was the thing regarding the travel interest places. Okay, so uh, coming to showcase about the different other features of my app, which I've said before, that is travel checklist. So if you will tap this travel checklist from the sliding menu, you can see a list comes up, right? So here is all the list of the travel items based upon the different categories. You can see electronics, clothes, then the medicines, and again the childcare items and miscellaneous items are here. So if you want to open any of this, if I've opened the electronics, you can see a list of items of gadgets like mobile charger and laptop charger, camera charger, so that you have to ensure that you carry each and every items while you are traveling. So you can check any of those items, right? If I tap here, you can check, right? You can check any item which are present in the existing list, and I have added a personal customization to it. You can even add an item in your list. Suppose here you want to add an item, for example, you want to add pen here, so you just can add it from here. I can see the pen, it comes up here. So this is the travel checklist which I have added, which is very useful for the travelers. So coming to the next feature, which is share the trip plan. So once I tap on this, the share trip plan item, so once I tap on this, uh, the user can share their trip plans through the Gmail with your friends. And here you can see the predefined texts are here, the basics about their trip details, which place they want to visit, and the departure date, arrival date, and the duration, and the hotel information. Everything is predefined. And once you once you once you are done, so you can even post this, and the message will be sent, and you can share the travel details with your friends. And here is the settings in which you get to know about your app. Here's a smooth trip app, so you get to know about the app features and every details here inside your app. And I have added a upgrade smooth trip option, but right now it's the first option, like a first version of my app, so no upgrade is needed at this moment. So, and here is the world clocks. So you can say the different time zones with different cities and their date and time. So here is the list of different cities with their current time and date, and the difference from the GMT. So here is basically the time zone difference you can see, and you don't even confuse while you travel international trips, right? You don't get confused about the different time zones, so you can easily check the different time zones from my app. And the other feature which I want to showcase here is the weather forecast, which is the last feature. And in this you can see the current weather of the place is highlighted with all the information regarding that place. This is Hartford, which is in US, and you can see light rain, humidity, and the pressure information. The temperature here is 3.32 degrees Celsius. And you can even, change the city and add the city of your choice to know about the temperature of that place. Now here, if I change the city, you can see, right? If I want to change the city, I can tap here. Suppose I'm tapping New Delhi to know about the temperature there in Delhi, New Delhi. So you can see the temperature showing, the current temperature showing in the New Delhi is 20.14 degrees Celsius. And it's broken clouds and humidity 78%, and all the relevant information about that place beforehand, so that you don't face any weather related problems in your trip while you travel. So this is basically very important for all the travelers to carry beforehand for a smooth travel experiences. So I think it's very nice for everyone who have joined my session, and uh, I'll really want to provide me some feedbacks and some good suggestions and ideas so that I can modify my app. And I just want to make it for the travelers so that their travel experiences becomes more better and smooth. Okay, so you can come up with any idea or any good suggestions which I can integrate in my app, and which will definitely going to make my app a wonder app, really. So I'm just waiting for all your feedbacks and advices and all the suggestions for this app, basically for the travelers. And I'll going to appreciate everyone's feedback. So this beautiful app, I am definitely sure that you're going to love this app. um, and my future plans, as I've said, I just want to integrate some expense tracker list in this app, so that the users or the travelers, they can easily record the expenses in the whole trip and can easily share the expenses with their friends as well. So I think that is also very useful. So that comes into my future plan. So thanks everyone for, I think, joining my session, and I appreciate everyone for coming up and being my presenter, being my audiences, and to view my session of Smooth Trip. And thanks everyone for joining. And if you have any questions, I'll appreciate. And otherwise, I can stop my broadcast session of demo and poster session. Um, if you have any questions, you can ask me, or if you want to provide any valuable feedback and suggestions, then also I'll appreciate. Yes. Okay. I think so. This was my app, Smooth Trip, and the poster, which I have explained in my demo session. And thank you, friends, for joining my session. Thanks, and have a nice day. Enjoy. Bye-bye.